Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Daily Thoughts. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that bell so you are notified of all my upcoming content. Today my Daily Thoughts is on Afro-Latinos, the forgotten part of the diaspora. So let's get into my Daily Thoughts. For many, the African diaspora conjures images of Black communities in the United States, the Caribbean, or Europe. Yet one of the largest and most historically significant groups within the diaspora is often overlooked: Afro-Latinos. Millions of people of African descent live across Latin America, shaping the culture, history, and identity of their nations. Despite their contributions, Afro-Latinos frequently face systemic erasure, racial discrimination, and a lack of representation in global discussions about Black identity. The transatlantic slave trade brought an estimated 10 to 12 million Africans to the Americas, with nearly 95% arriving in Latin America and the Caribbean. Countries like Brazil, Colombia, Cuba, the Dominican Republic, and Peru have deep-rooted Afro-descendant populations. Brazil alone received around 4.9 million enslaved Africans, more than any other country in the Americas. Afro-Latinos played crucial roles in shaping their nations. In resistance and rebellion, enslaved Africans led rebellions such as the Quilombo dos Palmares in Brazil and the Haitian Revolution, which inspired independence movements across the region. The cultural influence. African traditions permeate Latin American music, such as salsa, samba, and reggaeton, and religion, Santeria and candomblé, and cuisine. Political movements. Activists like Zelma Watson in Mexico and Vicente Ferreira Pastina in Brazil fought for Afro-Latino rights long before modern civil rights movements. Despite their impact, Afro-Latinos remain marginalized in many ways: invisibility and national identity. Many Latin American countries promote mestizaje, racial mixing, as a national ideal, which often erases Black identity. In nations like the Dominican Republic, anti-Blackness leads to denial of African heritage, while in Mexico and Central America, Afro-descendants communities are rarely acknowledged in mainstream narratives. Systemic racism and economic disparity. Afro-Latinos face higher poverty rates, limited access to education, and police violence. In Brazil, 75% of homicide victims are Black, and Afro-Colombians are disproportionately affected by armed conflict. Lack of representation. Afro-Latinos are underrepresented in media, politics, and history books. When they do appear, they are often stereotyped or tokenized. Despite these challenges, Afro-Latinos activism is growing. Brazil's Black movement, organizations like Galedes and Movimento Negro Unificado fight for racial equality. Afro-Mexican recognition. After decades of advocacy, Mexico officially recognized its Afro-descendants population in the 2020 census. Digital activism. Social media has amplified voices like Ana Gonzalez, Afro-Dominicano, and Activista Cheve, Afro-Mexicana, who challenged colorism and racism. Afro-Latinos are an essential yet often forgotten part of the African diaspora. Their history, culture, and struggle deserves global recognition. By amplifying their stories, we challenge the myths of racial harmony in Latin America and honor the resilience of Black communities across the region. As part of this video, I did showcase a few of the Afro-Latino actors and entertainers that you may not have known were Afro-Latino, such as Gina Torres, Laz Alonso, Alfonso Rivera, Tatiana Ali, and Amara La Negra. By acknowledging our Afro-Latino brothers and sisters, we take a crucial step towards a more inclusive understanding of the African diaspora. Because regardless of how we in the U.S. look at it, we are not the whole of the African diaspora. As a matter of fact, we are a small part of it. The majority is Afro-Latino. I hope that what I've talked about today in regards to Afro-Latinos, the forgotten part of the African diaspora, has been interesting and helpful to you guys. I will leave my resources in the description of this video, and I hope that you will comment so we can keep this conversation going. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would also love it if you would follow me on my other social media. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram as DC The Purple Diva, and my other YouTube channel, The Purple Diva Den, where I do spoken word. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, you guys. Bye.